ready for a new episode of 2K TV?
I know I am, and I know our fans are too.
And we got someone special today, 76ers star and longtime 2K family member, Ben Simmons.
We caught up with him before the NBA season tipped off. Take a look. Welcome once again, Ben Simmons of 2K TV. It's always so nice to catch up with you. So give me your thoughts on 2K21 and next gen.
I'm excited. I feel like every year it just continues to grow, and I'm excited to play it.
What is your My Player build in 2K21, and are there any differences from last year's?
Pretty much me, but with just crazy skill. It's crazier than what I have, I guess.
Okay. And you are a two-time back-to-back All-Star. What's your favorite memory of All-Star Weekend? Obviously, other than talking to me at the My Team Unlimited tournament.
I think just being a part of the game. I think every year is just a special event to know you're surrounded by a lot of other great players, and it's a blessing.
So last year we did speak at that My Team Unlimited tournament, and Joe Mar, the guy who took home $250,000, won it using your My Team card.
Joe Mar is your tournament winner.
In My Team, we have signature challenges where players have to recreate an NBA player's favorite moment from their career. So if you would want users to recreate a favorite moment from your career, could be a block, a dunk, anything you can think of, what would it be?
I'd say an overall game from probably the past, either Cavs from 2 years ago when you competed against them. I think overall that just game, that was probably one of my most memorable games.
Awesome. Well, we know that Joel Embiid is a pretty active gamer. Do you think you can beat him on the sticks in 2K? And who has the edge?
No, of course. I'm a gamer, so whatever game you put in front of me, I'm gonna do well at.
Last year, you took on our 2K TV challenge 1v1 versus our cover athlete, LeBron James. This year, we have something a little bit different. It's 3v3 versus our cover athletes, all-time Damian Lillard, all-time Zion Williamson, and all-time Kobe Bryant. So if you're picking a trio of players to go up against these three, who would it be and why?
So let's go Magic, MJ, and Bron.
Okay, that's a really big three. I like it. So if you're running a franchise in my league, who would you choose to be your one player that you would start a franchise with?
I'm gonna have to go with Klay.
Klay Thompson.
Yes.
Interesting, why?
He moves so well without the ball, and I'm the type of player I can find you, wherever you're at on the floor. So I think we probably play well together.
All right, let's talk NBA and your career. Is there any portion of your game that you want to improve on next season?
Offensively, I just want to be a better scorer, more assertive. I think I'm at the stage in my career now that I just have to take over a little bit more, which is something I know. And I'm confident in what I can do, so I'm looking forward to this season and this downtime just working.
You led the NBA in steals per game this season, and you made the all-defensive team for the first time in your NBA career. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And what was the key to being so strong defensively this season?
I think just knowing that's a part of my game that I can be dominant at. And I take so much pride in playing defense and being able to get steals and giving my team that energy to go on runs.
You guys have a new head coach, Doc Rivers, for the 76ers. This is exciting news. What do you think Doc can bring to the 76ers and to your game?
A championship mentality with Doc. I think he's been in the position where he's won a championship. So for us, we just have to follow his lead and trust in him and really buy into the system.
What's your favorite thing to do when you're not playing basketball during the NBA offseason?
I would have to say either with my dogs or fishing. I'm really big into fishing, which is kind of weird.
What is the largest fish that you have ever caught?
An African pompano in Miami, and we ate it.
Raw?
I don't know weight-wise, but probably it was massive.
Did you guys cook it, or did you eat it sushi nigiri?
We cooked it. We ate it.
That's awesome. What was that like eating the fish that you caught? It's almost like not farm to table, but like sea to table. Like you worked hard. You probably waited hours to catch that fish.
It tastes better when you catch it, I feel like.
Okay. All right, well, thank you so much once again for joining us on 2K TV, and we will see you down the road.
Awesome, thank you.
And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in just a moment. Seems like we've been here before. Yes, it is Groundhog Day. And we welcome you to this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. DA, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin, if you'll allow a DC kid to be a little parochial right now, while there are some basketball hotbeds throughout the world, Prince George's County in the heart of Maryland is among the finest. A litany of NBA players have come from PG, including Kevin Durant, Victor Oladipo, Markelle Fultz, Michael Beasley, and Quinn Cook. KD said, "It's just in the water. This is what we do." Guys?
Great stuff as always, GA, thanks. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Saric and Ayton at the 4 and the 5. Paul out there with Booker, and it's Crowder in at the small forward. And for Oklahoma City, we've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Horford is out there with Trevor Ariza. Then it's Mike Muscala, and it's Hill in at the point guard. Greg, if your system overall for these teams, if the schemes don't seem to be working, how much can you really change before you get to the offseason, or in particular, before you get to the playoffs?
It's never easy. A system change would come typically with a coaching change, and the reality is you also have to evaluate the roster, and you can't fit that square peg into a round hole. Whatever your system is, it's got to be catered to the personnel you have. You can't go the other way around, and I think that's what separates oftentimes the good coaches from the great ones.
And it's the Suns with the ball. Outside Crowder. Paul for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Paul's got the first bucket of the night, a 3-pointer for Phoenix. Booker against Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the pass to Hill. Horford kicks to Hill. Beyond the arc. Connects from 3-point range.
Getting payback there from the 3-point line. George Hill squares it up.
Paul with the ball, hoping to put that miserable performance against the Clippers behind him tonight. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. About a minute played so far here in the first. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound by the Suns. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Poor execution in that one. Not sure what led to the lack of focus, but coaching staff definitely not happy.
And they made some comments themselves that some of the fault might have lied with them because they didn't go in with the best of game plans and they didn't make the right adjustments. So we'll see tonight if they do.
Now here's Ariza. Devin Booker missing his last shot. Now here's Ariza. His last outing, he had 8 points. 5 to shoot. The 3. Hill, no good. The Suns have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. 3-pointer. Crowder drains the 3-pointer.
And Saric, just one of those European players that comes over with the fundamentals. Beautiful play there.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Booker. Passes to Muscala. Paul against Hill. The shot will not fall. Paul with the defensive effort. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. The offensive rebound goes back up. The shot by Saric, no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Ariza passes to Muscala. Over Saric. Crowder pulls it in.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
And Ayton throws it down.
Does it feel good as a big man like Ayton to throw it down? You bet it does. Well, DeAndre Ayton is a walking double-double. This guy has a huge physical advantage on the nights that he's playing other bigs, whether that's by his size or his ability to run the floor. And if he comes out with an aggressive mentality, he can really punish some teams throughout the course of a regular season.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Thunder. And some think that Ayton has a chance to be in a class with some of the great big men we've seen, be it Ewing or Robinson, Hakeem. I mean, those are very lofty standards. Brent, how does he get there, though?
It's a great question. I think when you talk about it, Kevin, you got to look at the defensive end. And those names that you just mentioned on a nightly basis were a force behind anybody on the perimeter. When they came into that house, it was defended. If Ayton gets there, he's got a big opportunity.
Chance here to look at the numbers for George Hill. He's putting up about 14 points a night, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he's done his share of the work for the team, definitely making an impact.
Well, the numbers, if you look at them, impressive all the way around, and he's not letting the team down.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he's able to get it back. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Phoenix leading by 3. Pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Chris Paul at his best right there on that kind of play. A legendary distributor who spots the open man.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. And the rejection by Ayton.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. He seems to be rushing shots.
A nice shot by Booker.
Devin Booker will score by any means necessary, and that time over decent defense, getting the contact.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's coming off a 25-point game against Memphis. Shot clock at 6.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Horford.
Not to be denied, Dario with determination. The finish.
The Suns shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
One shot.
And that one falls from Šarić.
And scouts continue to scour the globe for talent that could produce in the NBA. Šarić, another one of those. Lots of trips to Croatia to bring him over to provide this kind of impact.
Now here's Ariza, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Horford trying to free himself up. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Šarić.
Just been interesting how it is that Ariza keeps getting on teams, and then the same thing is said about him, about a championship presence, a veteran leader, and still plays some very solid defense at the wing.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
That free throw good from Trevor Ariza. Ariza hits them both.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Booker outside. The dish to Ayton. In the corner, Crowder with it. A three-pointer, no good.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Ariza outside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Ariza, much improved as a free thrower over the course of his career.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And going back to his performance at the line last year, guys, 84% as a free throw shooter.
And the first one at the line is good, so it's both teams making substitutions here. Both free throws good from Trevor Ariza. Here's Booker. 29 points for him last game against the Clippers. Oh, Ayton in position.
Well, this is why the teammates for Booker are loving him. He keeps working on his ability to find the open teammate.
Here's Baisley. 9 points last game out. Outside, Horford. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. No good on the shot. And Phoenix the other way now.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
And the call will be against Al Horford. That's foul number 2 for him. So both teams making some changes here. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional Mobile 1 block.
And he's all over that shot, has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Johnson kicks to Payne. Pass to Galloway. Just 5 on the clock. Over Horford. And the Suns miss again.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
Fader on the way. Phoenix grabs the miss, and going against Oklahoma City, their first meeting of the year.
The game is the first of a 3-game season series for these clubs, both looking to take round 1.
And I don't know if I'm going to call these guys rivals, but as conference opponents, they're still familiar with each other. Neither team will want to give an inch in this first meeting.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second basket.
I'd like to see Gilgeous-Alexander continue to get more and more consistent from there.
Here's Galloway. 11 points for him in that last game against the Clippers in Los Angeles. He dishes it to Kaminsky. Back to Galloway. Oh, good on the triple. Thunder trailing by 6. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Incredible numbers looking at his scoring averages. He's currently scoring more than 28 points a game. Now here's Payne. He kicks it to Johnson. Offline with his 3.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Here's Dort. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
The first one falls, and Oklahoma City making a change here. Jackson's checked in. And he makes both free throws. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up with the Suns. And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
The 2K leaderboard is on the screen now to reveal the dominant scores in the NBA over the last month. Fourth, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
What a performance offensively. Something has really clicked with his game over this stretch.
Johnson, the pass to Smith. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Kaminsky kicks to Payne. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Kaminsky. Phoenix, no good that time either.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target. Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
And it's the Suns with the ball. Following the score by Oklahoma City. Payne can't hit. Now the pass to Baisley. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Jackson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Frank Kaminsky picks one up. A couple years ago, after making all-rookie second team, we knew Gilgeous-Alexander was good. But Greg, last season he went from good to great.
I mean, how about almost doubling his scoring average? Became a tremendous rebounder out of the backcourt. He gives you assists and picks up steals as well. Once he gains more strength, this guy could be a perennial all-star.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander continuing to make not just baby steps in his improvement, but massive strides. See the playmaking and the scoring coming together more and more consistently.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
You just have to be more disciplined. I mean, too many fouls and free throw attempts for the opponent.
Payne passes to Smith. Now Kaminsky. No points in the game yet for him. Kicks to Galloway to stop the drought. Akusevsky grabs the miss. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander, good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points in the game.
Well, he doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Payne with it. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Here's Smith. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Take a break.
Take a break. 2 shots.
He throw good. Smith. Hill, he's checked in for Gilgeous Alexander. Smith hits them both. There's 45 seconds left here in the first quarter. Outside Hill. Pass to Dort. Outside Jackson. Three-pointer. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. The Suns trailing. Galloway taking his time here. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Phoenix shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Kaminsky. And good on the second, so he makes them both. There's 18 seconds left in the first. Now here's Jackson. He's still scoreless so far in this one. The shot, no good. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we'll be back with you shortly. And if you're wondering whether players watch the standings, check out this clip from Chris Paul.
One thing we have to do is stop comparing ourselves to last year. Early in the year, we was doing that every couple games. We was like, man, our record was here, this was that. And teams change, your games have to change.
You know, Greg, he makes a great point. Even when you have mostly the same guys, every season is different.
And if you're a coach, it'll give you gray hairs trying to preach that to your players. Many guys don't believe it until they're in it and then have to dig themselves out of a hole.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And for the Thunder guys, what stands out to you so far?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Keep plays alive with your activity. That's what it's about.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So for Oklahoma City right now, they've got Hill. Jackson is out there with Muscala. And it's Pa Kusevsky in at the 4. Here's Hill. Lays it up and banks it in. Hill's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Thunder.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Paul. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, Chris Paul is not afraid of getting hit, whether it's him initiating it or anticipating it. Plays through that contact well.
Trevor Ariza's checked in for Oklahoma City. And for the Suns, Ayton, he's checked in for Frank Kaminsky. And Jake Crowder's subbed in for Johnson. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
It's funny how much Chris Paul is showing so much nuance that he has as he's aged in this game. Just an unequaled and unmatched intelligence from the point guard position.
Whistle blows, bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. That sends Trevor Ariza to the free throw line. It's going to be on Jay Crowder, and this is his third trip to the line tonight. That free throw good from Trevor Ariza. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
Ariza no luck. Well, Phoenix shooting 40% from the field. And Šarić kicks to Paul. Pass to Ayton. Booker, right side. And yes, it's good. Booker's got it all tied up now for the Suns.
Got to respect the level of concentration from Devin Booker on that shot. Even when he gets bodied up a little bit, the balance stays there.
Now, here is Hill. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Memphis.
Let's just not forget about the work on the glass. His effort level was a 10 that night out of 10.
Šarić finds Paul. And the 3-ball is good. Paul's got 9.
And good tempo on that play as Chris Paul was in place for that jumper.
Boy, that was a momentum killer to start last season, wasn't it, Greg? 25-game suspension for DeAndre Ayton.
And he sprained his ankle in his return game. With the Suns at full strength, able to win some games, he's obviously a huge part of their future.
Now here's Jackson. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Crowder, the pass to Ayton. 6 feet out. Dort grabs the miss. Under trailing by 3. Pushing it up. It's stolen by Muscala. Oklahoma City moving it around, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
George Hill recognizing when his man was open, an effective pass that time.
Booker the pass to Crowder. Now here's Ayton. He's covered by Muscala. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, the defense respects Ayton's ability to score, especially from that area on the floor. He becomes dangerous.
For Phoenix, they have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
DeAndre Ayton, born in the Bahamas and came to the United States in high school to become one of the top prospects going into college and then becoming the first overall pick in 2018.
Ayton hits them both.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Ariza outside. There's the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 on the clock. The jumper from the free throw line is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12.
Gilgeous-Alexander learning this offensive system and learning it well.
Passes it to Booker. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got 4 points this quarter.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Ball against Hill. Pass to Muscala. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Phoenix leading by 3. Inside. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 12. And here is Hill. Over Paul. No good off the front iron.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker. And now a moment to check out the leaders in the All-Star voting. Balloting underway.
And this is really a fun time of year. You're starting to see which players are going to be in the running to make the All-Star team.
You take a look at Ayton. He's not quite there, but he's very close to his spot in the starting lineup for the West.
And to have the great season he's having and still not crack the top 5, that just tells you a lot about how terrific some of the other Western Conference players have been.
And it seems like the anticipation just continues to build each year around this time of the season. Gonna be a fantastic weekend. But they recover it. Here's Horford. Here's Muscala. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Muscala's got his first points of the night. Timeout called, the Suns. Both teams will make substitutions. Let's take a look at the numbers for him. Booker finds Payne. Down low. And it's Smith that time on the assist from Payne. And the Suns lead by 5.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Booker. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Coaches love Gilgeous-Alexander, and the way that he's working, he's refusing to give in against that kind of airtight defense.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
76% on the season from the foul line.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Frank Kaminsky, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Johnson comes in for Crowder, and Langston Galloway subbed in for Booker. That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Payne. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Suns have been at their finest 4 at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Payne. Payne hits them both. And here's Hill, who will bring it up for Oklahoma City. 4-point game. To come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
When they ran the offense right, they found some easy shots, but on that occasion, it was few and far between.
Yeah, lots of ups and downs. One good possession, 2 bad ones, 1 good one. They could never get on a steady run and play some solid offense.
Now here's Payne. George Hill missing his last shot. Nailed from three-point land.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Hill passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Baisley. The shot's good. Baisley's got 6 points.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Now here's Payne. Pass to Johnson. No good on the 3. Thunder trailing by 5.
And the Phoenix Suns criticized for trading down 5 picks to select Cameron Johnson at 11 back in 2019. Many felt that was a reach.
There were a lot of people who were predicting that Cam was going to be towards the back end of the first round even, and a clear case for a Phoenix Suns team who was dead last in three-point percentage, drafting for a need in Cam Johnson.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Stats for Al Horford. Some nice work from him over the last 10 games. Averaging 12 points, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists. And he's done his share of the work for the team, definitely making an impact.
Well, the numbers, if you look at them, impressive all the way around, and he's not letting the team down.
The pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. The 3 from Hill. Offensive rebound over Smith. Good work defensively by Smith. Phoenix leading by 8. Here's Payne. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
For Phoenix, they haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10. And the Thunder making a switch here. Dort's checked in.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That's good from Payne. 1:49 left now here in the second. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Phoenix has gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. Johnson down low. Now Payne. He has 5. Just 5 to shoot. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Horford.
All the officials are all over that one.
He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Jackson, he's checked in for the Thunder. Payne hits them both. Thunder trailing by 13. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
To the paint. Here's Baisley. And the rejection by Smith. Here's Galloway. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Here's Johnson. He kicks it to Galloway. Passes it to Smith. Shot clock at 5. Good work defensively by Horford. Oklahoma City's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Baisley. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Frank Kaminsky picks one up. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Darius Baisley.
And he makes the first. Good on both.
Hey, guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
We've got 28 seconds left in the first half. And Johnson with the stuff.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander following the score by Phoenix. And he makes good on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 now in this quarter.
Gilgeous-Alexander is such a tough cover for opposing guards, especially at his size.
And so it's Phoenix holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be right back after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Well, some ups and downs for 2018's #1 overall pick, DeAndre Ayton. Shaq, how does he deliver on his promise of being a franchise cornerstone big man?
Well, how about first off staying on the court?
Yep.
As long as he does that, he's got the talent to dominate.
Well, Ernie, sometimes when you shoot, you got to do it for. His defense has to be first. And I know you could score the ball, but he's got to anchor that team defensively.
Sometimes when you have soup, you got to eat it with a fork.
Yeah, you got to work harder.
Couldn't you have just said he needs to work harder?
I think the analogy is right.
After you explain it. Shaq, you ever eat soup with a fork?
Nope, but I eat cereal with a fork.
I don't even know why I'm here. And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Thunder trailing by 11. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Monty Williams. Saric and Ayton at the 4 and the 5. Booker out there with Chris Paul. And it's Crowder in at the 3 spot.
Yeah, George Hill has good size and is broad in the shoulder, so he can play physical at that point guard position, and the defense has to be cautious when they guard him.
It's his first trip to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
And the athleticism that George Hill can bring to the point guard position makes him impressive. He does it so well on both ends, especially when he's engaged.
Both free throws good from Hill. Paul with the ball. Over Hill. And it's Paul missing. Thunder trailing by 9. To the inside. Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
SGA on the inside. A nice finish and a strong one.
Pass to Paul. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Muscala's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Hill. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Misses the 3. Suns leading by 7. Outside Crowder to the middle. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
It's one thing to get to your spots. It's another thing to shoot with that kind of rhythm. And DeAndre Ayton in one right now.
Pass to Muscala. And the rejection by Ayton. And he gets it back. And the basket is good. Muscala's got his 2nd bucket tonight. And it's Paul with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
That's his 2nd personal foul.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Hill looking it over. Inside. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And good that time. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 21 in the game.
Gilgeous-Alexander becoming more and more comfortable where he can score on the floor.
Ball passes to Booker. Ayton trying to break free. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the way in. Ayton's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Oh man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Booker. Now here's Saric to the inside. Booker with it. He's picked up by Ariza. And Trevor Ariza is going to pick up a foul here. That's foul number 2 for him. A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Yep, it counts. And it's a 12-point Phoenix lead.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
Outside Hill. Six to shoot. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Hill's got 9.
George Hill has been around, so he understands even with pressure, he's still capable of scoring.
To the paint, here's Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
Now, lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride, so full speed, 2 points.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Booker. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And a quick look at how the Oklahoma City Thunder's schedule is shaping up. On Thursday, they'll be playing against Lou Williams and the Los Angeles Clippers. And then on Monday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Memphis Grizzlies.
Take a break.
And you know for that matchup with Charlotte, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. Suns leading by 10. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Booker, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And a chance to check out the numbers for DeAndre Ayton. Averaging about 19 points, 13 rebounds, and 2.5 blocks. And his defensive presence inside, not to be overlooked. He builds a wall around the basket.
Yeah, over this whole last stretch of games, he's been shutting down the lane with total authority. Impressive stuff.
And the pass to Muscala. Booker against Gilgeous-Alexander. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Ariza. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up. And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Kind of get a team defensively on their heels, and if you can keep pushing and keep attacking, they'd never find some kind of defensive balance to help slow you down.
Here's Booker. He's got 8. From the high post. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Booker's got 10 points.
Booker doing a great job of taking advantage right now of the defense.
And Bones, Devin Booker, capable of big nights. One of just a few players with multiple games of at least 59 points.
Well, he's always looking to put pressure on the defense, and he's got such a wide array of skills. Not only shooting the basketball, but has shown off more of his patience and playmaking ability as he moves through his career.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it after the Suns pick up 2. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Saric grabs the board. Saric has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Hill. And here comes Ariza, leading the fast break over Paul. They get the rebound. Hill dishes to Muscala. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. 3 on the clock. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Booker the pass to Crowder. Left side, Saric. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Well, Dario does a nice job recovering and uses his size to beat out the smaller defender.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. DeAndre Ayton with a strong contribution so far in this one.
A smart move here, talk things over. He's really eating them up, and they've tried a few different looks defensively. Nothing quite getting it done.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Beasley's checked in. And it's Jackson in for Trevor Ariza. So for the Suns, and it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now guarded by Kaminsky. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Pokusevski. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. 4 on the clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Suns ball.
And a quick look now at the best free throw shooting teams. The Suns number 1.
You can't be careless when you play them. I mean, no wasted opportunities at the line. It's a team effort, and they're getting it done.
And here's Payne. He's got 7. Pokusevski grabs the miss. Pokusevski's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Beasley. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And Phoenix gets called for the foul. So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
And Phoenix making a change here. Ayton's checked in. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Payne looking around, and Ayton throws it down.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Passes it to Baisley. A three-pointer is right on target. Baisley's got 4 points this quarter.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Now here's Payne. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Payne's shot is good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Thunder trailing by 16. Pass to Baisley. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Pakusevsky. Jackson has the open look. From outside, off the mark.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Back to Payne. The pass to Ayton. Kicks it to Payne. 6 on the shot clock. Down low. And Ayton the bucket on the assist by Kaminsky. Ayton's got 13 points in the second half. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Passes it to Baisley. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Horford's checked in.
One shot.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. There's 1:40 left to play in the third. Payne passes to Kaminsky. Back to Payne. Pass to Ayton. Kaminsky kicks to Payne. 5 on the clock. Count it. Payne's got 11.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 26.
It feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Pass to Kaminsky. He kicks it to Johnson. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
Looking now at some numbers for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. A wonderful string of games he's put together here lately. Averaging about 32 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. And it says a lot that when we see numbers like this from him, we aren't even shocked. He's that good.
Yeah, we really have just grown to get used to his greatness, and that's the level for him that he's on right now.
Horford has a wide open look. Rebound by the Suns. Kaminsky's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's Ayton.
Assertive from Ayton, wanting to score often and then forcing the D right there at his size to foul him.
He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here.
And take a look at what he's been able to do at the free throw line. 82% more than acceptable.
Free throw drops for Ayton. That one falls, so he hits both of them. There's 21 seconds left to play here in the third. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Horford. Dort, the shot's good on the assist by Horford.
Such a solid and unique big man in today's game. Horford's passing skills and ability to find the open teammate is very special.
Ayton inside, and we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And here are the Suns now. And so it's Phoenix riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. Back right after this. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Horford, Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Jackson, and it's Dort in at the 2 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. They grab their own miss, and Ayton throws it down.
Ayton's so big inside, he turns a miss into an opportunity.
Thunder trailing by 17. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander dishes it to Horford. There's Jackson with the 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Johnson in the corner. Lets the 3 fly. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 3 assists in the game. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one drops for him.
And I think Shai Gilgeous-Alexander knows that this is an assist play in the making. Finds the open man.
Galloway dishes to Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
This team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander after the Suns pick up 2.
He has the size and can get up quickly. Ayton with the throwback.
Johnson surveying the floor.
Hey, yo, right here.
Here's Kaminsky, and it's sent back by Horford. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Horford.
Pretty strong and physical that time from Al Horford on the inside.
And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now. There's Galloway. Now Ayton. Galloway kicks to Booker. 5 to shoot. And no good that time. And the Thunder going the other way now. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Gilgeous-Alexander against Booker. But they get it back.
And they get it back again. I mean, how many rebounds offensively have they had? Everything's going right for them today.
Now here's Johnson, stolen by Jackson, and here they come. Here's Dort, and the rejection by Ayton. Johnson outside. The pass to Booker. It's tipped. Here's Ayton. Makes it off the glass. Ayton's got 29. Here's Dort. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Some changes for Phoenix. Sharge checked in for Kaminsky. Crowder comes in for Johnson. And Chris Paul subbed in for Langston Galloway. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's Hill. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Paul with the defensive effort. Suns leading by 20. To the wing right side. Over Hill. The shot by Paul, no good. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. And close. Bank shot, no good.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Booker dishes to Paul. Saric against Gilgeous-Alexander. Saric passes to Paul. Clock at 6. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Crowder from outside. A reverse. And Ayton with the layup. Ayton's got 6 here in this quarter.
And one of the stories of the second half has been all of those second chance points. I mean, they have been terrific on the offensive backboard.
Now here is Hill. Pass to Muscala. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. That one good for 2.
Well, the rest of the team has looked pretty bad tonight, but he's done a fantastic job of scoring the ball and carrying the load on offense.
Ball against Hill. On the wing, Booker. The feed to Saric. Out to the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander against Booker. Got it from 16 feet.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Now here is Hill. Muscala up top. Saric grabs the board.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot often.
Here's Crowder. Here's Paul. Got it. Good job in the low post.
A super touch on the floater there from Chris Paul, fooling the defense completely and then getting off the difficult shot.
Booker against Gilgeous-Alexander. And Paul over to help. Outside Hill. Here's Ariza. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Constant, consistent energy from Al Horford. You love to see him being active out there on the offensive glass.
To the inside, Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Oklahoma City has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. And that'll be his third foul so far.
That's his third personal foul.
Outside Hill. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Ariza has the open look. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists now in this one. And the Suns call time here.
Sorry.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys. sound right, boys.
Who our pick was gonna be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
They increased his role tonight after dropping their last game, and the move paid off. He's been the best player on the court by far, and now they don't have to worry about a losing streak. Shot by Crowder, no good. Thunder trailing by 21. And there's Ariza. That's good on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Ariza's got 5 points in the quarter. And it's Paul with the ball for Phoenix. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Saric up top, guarded by Horford. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That'll be his second foul of the game. On defense, Oklahoma City, trailing by 19.
And Paul takes pride in scoring past the defense. He's used to getting roughed up a little bit. Sometimes he causes most of that, though. True grit from the little man.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Horford trying to free himself up, and he recovers it. That one goes. Count it. Crowder with it. Paul outside. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
And for an undersized player, Chris Paul's a pretty good finisher around the rim. Certainly knows all the angles.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Booker. Pass to Muskawa. There's the dish to Horford. Fires it up. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
Yeah, so reliable. He clearly needs to be more involved in the offense as they try to shrink this lead.
Paul looking around. And there's the pass to Crowder. To the middle. Shot clock at 5.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Phoenix.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for DeAndre Ayton.
I just loved his defense. He took pride in swatting away a bunch of shots tonight and made his impact felt.
So it's the Thunder now. 19-point game. Outside Hill. Passes it to Horford. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Very concentrated effort on Horford's part to bully his way inside and draw the foul.
Al Horford.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops.
And being a second-generation NBA talent, Horford knows how to stay successful in this league. You see how he's evolved his game to keep up with the times.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. That one misses.
He needed to convert on all of those. Missed opportunities at the line are the last thing they need right now.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Moore kicks to Payne. Pass to Carter. Back to Payne. Fires the 3. That's in there. Carter with the assist.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight. Getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Chris, big win tonight. What do you think was the biggest factor?
I mean, I don't know. You know, it was just our defense. You know, obviously our offense fed off of it. Guys made open shots, but I think we really locked down defensively, and that's what we're trying to make sure is that we're a defensive team every night.
Well, you were a defensive team tonight, Chris. Thanks for your time. Kevin?
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.